Hey everybody, today we're going to be unboxing Windward. This is going to be the exact copy everybody's going to be receiving. Yeah, let's just get right into it. Alright, so right on top we've got the rule book. Everything you need to know, right in there. A little assembly guide. So some of the times you need to work with the pieces, there are bases, there are short ones and tall ones, and this little assembly guide shows how to work with short and tall bases and which different pieces need to use them. All the punch boards, so many different pieces in here. Let's check them out. All right. All the crew, awesome, so great. You got cannons on one side and fuel on the other. Achievement tokens as well. You mark the different achievements with your own personalized color achievement token. Pretty cool. There are some +2 pip markers, as well as coffee, and for the naturalist, he's got his little pieces as well that he gets to take the base off and basically save the Crestors for research. Pretty cool. Alright, all the pieces for Windward here, the main map. These are also two-sided. So, this really is like Christmas. Opening up a new box. Oh, you guys get it. New game, the one that you've just been waiting for and waiting for. I feel like I've been waiting for this one forever. So on one side of the 6 pieces is the larger map for larger player count, and then on the other side is a little bit of a smaller map for solo mode and for 1 to 2 players if you want a more difficult map because there's less spaces to navigate. So these all lay out, and basically you can create a different map. There's the small map roughly, and there's the larger map each time you play. Put those over here. Alright, the port board. So on the port board, you can show some nice art on the back. Very pretty, real nice. Here on the front is where you stack all your supply cards. All the crew cards are stacked here as well. Your trade-in sort of values here that you can do at port, and this is sort of the tracker for each player's notoriety. Put that off to the side. Ooh, and the player boards. Oh man, totally forgot about the artwork on the back of these. Check this out. That's awesome. So purple gets its own specialized color. That one's so cool. Awesome. Dark orange, very cool. Oh man, green. So yeah, each one of these has all the information you need to play. You're at sky actions, you're at port actions, longboat, speed tracker, places to put all your the different crew, cannon fuel storage, gas storage, morale tracker, a little bit of information there for your base strength of everything as well. Super cool. Now for the meat. Oh, great. This is so pretty. So right in the corner, we have all our supplies and a couple of our extra handy dandy info, like during your turn, here's the 5 actions you can take. Move your ship, give orders, spend gas, use a supply, initiate a battle. Some of the times during the game, you're not sure what to do. This can help you sort of work out what are my options, what can I really figure out right now. It's been very helpful even for me. Let me get this thing open. All the supplies here. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. I can put those off to the side. So those usually will stick here, face side up. And you get your choice. as you play the game. Real nice. All right. Then we have some achievements. So each game you can sort of, if you want to play extra achievement cards, each player gets their own achievement tokens that they only can do once at a time. So these are some that you can lay out that give you extra notoriety as you do them. Like if the first one to do, let's say, move a gray Crestor onto a Zephyr tile, gets 4 notoriety. So a little incentive and direction for each game to do some of these achievements. And for some of the different modes we have Captain's Remaining Lives and White Crestor Remaining Lives, so you can keep track of those game modes as you're going. For White Crestor and Free For All, some of the how to deal with it, you can sort of read it right here. Putting the White Crestor in the game, that was a backer idea, and it really added a whole nother notch to the game. Huge improvement. A lot more dramatic, a lot more intense. Once you get to the 10 notoriety point, a White Crestor, which is stronger and faster than all the other red Crestors, comes out and starts attacking each player at the end of their turn. Some free-for-all play mode. Yeah, it's crazy. Alright, how battles work, some handy-dandy markers, how battles work, and some of the things that you can do in your during your turn. Some helpful cards. Alright, now in here, we've got all sorts of stuff. Here's the White Crestor. Let's just look at this beauty. White Crestor mixed in there with some gray Crestor teeth and some red Crestors. I probably should have a scissors or something. Okay. Oh, these are awesome. Look at this guy. He's huge. This is the guy that in free-for-all mode, if you want, you can put him in the game, and he comes after each player at the end of their turn. Way stronger, way faster, but if you do take him out, you get way more notoriety, 6 notoriety immediately upon taking out the White Crestor. Here, remove some of the teeth here. There's some gray Crestor teeth in there. Awesome. Oh, let's open up these. Here's some gray Crestors. Alright, so here are a few more Crestors. We've got the other red Crestor, different pose there with the tail down. Here are all the gray Crestors with the tail up. Pretty cool. Looking really cool. So the gray Crestors will have the shorter bases on them, and the red Crestors at a higher elevation will have the taller bases on them. Put those over here. So here are the bases. So looks like these are all the short bases. So you put those on your boats and the gray Crestors. Here's an example. So we have the little sheet. Let's see here. So according to this little sheet here, you take your short base and you put the gray Crestor right on top. So just to show how that would go, longboats and gray Crestors. There's a little hole at the bottom. Just push it right in. So then these can sit on the map really nicely. Looks pretty good. Speaking of longboats, here's a few of them here. So good. Yeah, some red Crestor teeth in there, but these longboats, each one, there's about 2 per color, and here? Some red Crestor teeth with some longboats. Yeah, let's show. So longboats also have this small hole in them at the bottom. You just put that base on there, and it sits up there. So it'll be the same elevation as this gray Crestor. Easy to distinguish when you're on the map. Pretty sweet. Alright, what else do we got here? Oh yeah, tracker tokens. So these are a really cool design. And these you use to track your morale and your boat speed and your notoriety. There's a lot of really good ones in here. Alright. Let's see here. The taller bases. Way taller than the shorter bases. Should make it pretty easy to distinguish on the map. Let's put a red Crestor on one of these taller bases. So just as before, and according to the handy dandy sheet we've got there, all ships, red Crestors and the white Crestor, get a tall base. So you just fit in nice and snug. So that's red Crestor on a tall base, much taller than the gray Crestor on the short base. And let's look at some of these ships. So these ships fit nice and snug into these spaces, and these are also on these tall bases. So these come pre-assembled, but same elevation as those red Crestors. And you know what? Let's put the white Crestor on a tall base as well. Yeah. Nice. Alright. So these are all of the ships in here. We got yellow, purple, orange, green, and blue. Each one of these ships actually has a completely different design. The sails are totally different, and each basis of the ship itself is super different. So at first glance they all look the same, but get into some detail and they're each totally unique. The port, where you direct where the wind is going. So this is really easy to turn, but just sturdy enough to stay in place. Pretty cool. And your action minis over here. So these are really neat. Let's see if I can get this camera here. We have a really nice wash on these. You get 2 actions, so there are 2 of these per color. The yellow one's one of my favorites. Blue is really nice. Orange has a great wash on it as well. Yeah, so a couple of these out here. They all fit nice and snug in the small. They each get their own little small insert here on the bottom. That's where the cards then lay on top of those. All right, and then finally we've got the battle dice out here, each with different amounts of harpoons. So one of these dice has either 1, 2, or 3 harpoons on it. And when battling, you'll be able to roll those 1 die per strength. And then last one is the die for the wind marker that you roll at the beginning of each turn. So there you have it. Windward, this is the exact copy everyone else will be receiving. Looking forward to seeing some of these pictures of this game at your table. See you guys later.